You're walking down the street and a police officer stops you. But wait, it's not human. It's a robot. Not sci-fi. This is real. Let's break down what it is, how it works, and what it means for the future. China's robot officer is much more than a simple machine rolling around. It's an intelligent, mobile security platform packed with AI algorithms and surveillance hardware. These robots patrol public areas like train stations, airports, and shopping districts. They can scan IDs, recognize faces in a moving crowd, and even interact with people in need. Think of them as mini mobile police departments, always alert, always collecting data. They're not here to replace police officers, but to serve as an extension of their capabilities. They roll on wheels, feature interactive touchscreens, and have 360-degree cameras to constantly monitor their surroundings. Inside, they're powered by real-time access to China's massive surveillance network. They can instantly retrieve data about individuals they scan and use that data to make decisions. The AI system flags suspicious activity, identifies known offenders, and can even issue audio warnings or instructions. It's like a security camera, database, and law enforcement assistant all in one. Let's talk. At the heart of each robot officer lies a high-powered AI brain. This system is trained to recognize facial features, detect body movements, and even interpret emotional cues like anxiety or stress. Its sensors include infrared cameras, motion detectors, and microphones. These help it gather physical, visual, and auditory data in real time. The facial recognition software scans passers-by and compares faces with law enforcement databases. If there's a match with someone flagged for police attention, the robot immediately sends an alert. That alert goes straight to a command center or nearby human officers for quick action. Some models even support basic conversation. Using natural language processing, they can understand simple commands, answer basic questions, and provide help like directions or emergency contact info. They're more than surveillance. They're designed to engage with the public. In high traffic zones, they provide non-stop monitoring with no fatigue. They don't blink, don't take lunch breaks, and don't get distracted by phone notifications. They can track hundreds of people simultaneously, something even the best human officer would struggle to do. So why build robot officers? This isn't just about having cool-looking tech roaming the streets. It's part of China's broader effort to modernize its policing and improve national security infrastructure. China has more than 1 billion citizens to watch over, which makes maintaining order incredibly challenging. Robot officers help expand surveillance reach and fill the gaps that human police can't. They can work continuously, process information at high speed, and generate real-time alerts for a quicker response. They reduce strain on human officers by taking over routine surveillance and documentation. And because they're always collecting new data, the AI inside them keeps getting smarter. It adapts to trends, learns from incidents, and refines its algorithms. This loop of learning means the longer the robots are used, the better they get at doing their job. For the government, it's a smart way to combine control, efficiency, and futuristic appeal. There are definitely advantages to having robot officers. They can go into risky areas without putting human lives at stake. They can also respond to suspicious behavior in seconds, not minutes. Their ability to monitor and analyze data on the fly makes them excellent for crowd control and surveillance during big events. They don't experience fatigue, don't get emotional, and don't have human prejudices. In theory, this could lead to more consistent and impartial enforcement. In emergencies, robot officers can act as rapid response units. They can alert first responders, broadcast instructions to civilians, and even help people evacuate a dangerous area. They're helpful for daily duties too, like managing traffic violations, answering public inquiries, or guiding tourists. Human officers can then shift their focus to major crimes and investigations. From a technological point of view, robot officers are a showcase of AI and robotics working in harmony. They represent a bold step into the future where tech supports public safety in smarter, faster ways. But no system is perfect. And there are valid concerns about robot policing. The biggest one? Privacy. Constant scanning of faces and behaviors raises serious questions about personal freedom. When everyone is being watched, it can feel less like safety and more like surveillance. Facial recognition AI isn't flawless either. It sometimes struggles with accuracy, especially when dealing with people of different ethnic backgrounds or unique features. There's also the issue of false positives. What if someone is wrongly flagged as suspicious? Can a robot tell the difference between someone having a panic attack and someone acting suspiciously? What happens if a robot officer misinterprets the situation? Plus, Not everyone is comfortable talking to a machine, especially during stressful situations. If people don't trust these robots, they may avoid using them or even try to disable them. To make this tech truly helpful, there needs to be transparency, strong ethical guidelines, and public oversight. Without that, the risks might outweigh the benefits. China's robot officer might be just the beginning. Other countries are watching closely and considering similar deployments. As the cost of AI and robotics drops and the technology becomes more powerful, robot officers could go global. We could see versions of them handling security in airports, shopping malls, concerts, or even sports arenas. They could take on roles in disaster relief, helping evacuate areas, or provide real-time updates during natural crises. In the future, you might get public transport advice from one, or even be rescued by one in an emergency. But for this kind of future to really work, balance is everything. We need to blend technology with humanity, ensure transparency, and keep public trust at the core. Otherwise, we risk trading safety for surveillance. The choices we make now will shape how robot policing evolves, not just in China, but around the world. Robot cops, cool or creepy? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and do not forget to watch this next video about Manus